Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. We gonna talk about fucking paternity fraud. It's real out here, man. You got like 30-40% of guys out here taking care of kids that are not theirs biologically, man. You know what? It's nothing wrong with going into a situation with a woman with kids, being a father to those kids. But it's something wrong with being with a woman and she have kids by other guys while y'all together and you don't know, and you've been supporting those kids for years. I feel some kind of way about that. You know, my heart goes out to a lot of guys who going through that, man. That's an issue in itself. Then you get the woman making you the villain. Like, you know what? Just because they're not yours biologically, you their father. No, you not. You made this be. You know, instead of the kids hating mama, they hating daddy. You know, and daddy ain't had shit to do with it. Talking about he should be the adult in the situation and understand what's going on. He didn't sign up for that. He's the innocent party in this. He just found out. You done fucked this man up and you trying to tell him you should be just putting up with it. That ain't how this works. You can't turn the tables on people like that, man. And I see so many people out here blaming the guy, talking about he's a deadbeat father. I'm going to take him to court and all of this. And the court is basically saying they can't do anything about it because he signed the birth certificate or they were married when these kids were, conceived. Dude, that's a slap in the face out of this world. You know, now they're talking about trying to make a rule where the paternity of the child is tested while they're in the hospital to stop this. Because this is something ongoing and people say, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I apologize for this and that. You ain't sorry. You know, my thing is, if you sorry, pay all the money that this man paid for that kid back. What is really going on? Then you got the woman turning the kids against the father, man. You know, saying that he's doing this and he's doing that. He's such a bad guy. If you don't get the narrative to these kids first, she's going to turn these kids against you, man. Having them not wanting to come over your house. You know, you over there trying your best to see your kids. You out there calling them. You dropping by the damn school to see them, to beg them to come over. And they telling you, hell no, I'm not coming over there. I don't want to see you, blah, blah. Then you get with somebody else and have other kids. Now you taking these kids on trips and vacation. Now you got the baby mama saying, see, he replaced y'all. He didn't even learn. No, it don't work like that. You don't get an opportunity to chime in after you told me F me that whole period of time. I know people who going through this, man. I went through it for a bit, far as, you know, the kids not wanting to see me because the mama was bitter, scorned because she got out there in the real world and found out her stock, her value wasn't that high like she thought it was. It was way down here. She got out there and they treated her some kind of way. Now she's mad and bitter. Dude, these kids are grown. If you want to see me, I'm good with it. If you don't, I'm good with that too. You can't re-raise no grown-ass men. You can't. You got to let them get out there and do their shit. Dude, if you didn't want to stay with me when you was a kid, I'm not letting you stay with me as a grown-ass man. What type of shit is that? What type of message is that sending? My thing is, in this real world, you got to get out there and do what you got to do. Like I tell people, raise your kid the way you thought or the way you felt you should have been raised, man. Just to be honest. A lot of people don't understand, you know, marriage is a constant. You know, relationships are a constant. But one thing that you should understand is the child should come first when it comes down to all of this, man. You know, you don't just put the child in the middle as some sort of bargaining chip. You know, well, if you do this, you get to see your kid. Dude, I was doing so much of that stuff to see my kids. I was basically kissing ass to see my kids. And after a while, I gave up. I just said, look, I'm done. You know, you go into court because you like, man, this is happening. She's, you know, keeping me away from the kids. I need the court to step in and intervene and do this and that. Court wouldn't do shit. Court was raising my child support. Each time that I went, they raised the damn child support. You know, after a while, I stopped going. And the court was like, did everything chime out better? I said, no, it didn't. I said, nothing never helped, so I just left it alone. Oh, so you're going to just walk away from your kids? Right now, I am. I got to wait till they turn 18. I got to wait till the situation presents itself where it's a lot better. Dude, don't put yourself in a situation. My kids were acting a hot-ass mess. She had them out there, you know, acting like they were so entitled. Dude, please. I stopped all them Christmas presents, all them birthday presents. Shit got real. Dude, this is why I tell you, don't let somebody put you in a situation where you don't need to be in. Dude, I tell people, being a father is a thankless job. Being a stepfather, even more thankless, because a lot of times you get treated like shit. And the women don't step in and tell the kids, don't do that. Don't talk to him like that. If the mom hammers it home that this man is taking care of you, taking care of us, putting a roof over our head, putting clothes on our body, putting food in our bellies, keeping us from being on the damn street, she needs to instill that in them damn kids. And if it ain't working, he needs to walk away. It's no way in hell the kids should be disrespecting you in your damn house. I know people who going through this, whereas they come home and the kid talking to them like they crazy. I said, man, I don't know how you do it. I said, I'd have took a bat and busted that motherfucker upside his head. I'm just being serious, man, because you talking at the side of your ass. You talking like you paying bills in it. You talking like you got some sort of hand in this game. You ain't got no damn hand. If I leave right now, like I told him, I said, if you leave right now, all this shit is over. They basically homeless. You got to understand and respect the people who are putting a roof over your head and treating you good. I mean, the guy out there playing catch with you, helping you with your homework, picking you up from school, taking you on vacations and stuff, you and your family, doing good shit by you, man. Going to your games and you over here, that ain't my daddy, man. And I'm sitting there, dude was like, dude, call me crying, talking about, man, you see what they doing to me? You see what they doing to me? And I'm like, dude, they not doing that to you. You doing that to yourself. Is that woman really worth all that? And I'm just being honest, man. You got to think about it. Is that love that you feeling over there really worth it to deal with all that? Dude, I ain't gonna lie. There are some stepkids out there that, are dreams, man. And some of them are nightmares, dude. When I was out in the world and I was, dealing with situations like that, man, I ran into a lot of women who could not do anything with their damn kids, man. They were just out there bad. Whatever color you thinking, they were out there bad. Just acting a hot ass mess. Dude, and she was like, well, we're a package deal. And I thought about that and I didn't want that package. So I left that deal where it was at. Dude, I don't got to put up with that shit. If you got the means and you the one with all the means and all the funds, you don't need that. That's what I'm talking about. I say this stuff over and over again. I preach this because I want people to understand. We're doing a lot here. As men, we got that thankless job, whereas we got to be, women want you to be sensitive, but not too sensitive. They want you to be masculine, but not too masculine. They want you to be in charge, but not really be in charge. They want you to talk, but not really talk. Dude, they want you to pay all the bills, but pay all the bills. You heard exactly what I just said, that they want you to pay all the bills, but pay all the bills. Dude, you know what? I think relationships should be 50-50. I believe you shouldn't be the only one paying all them damn bills. I believe if you're going to get with a person that's going to be your dependent, then, you need the best dependent you can find. And, if the person you taking care of don't cook, don't clean, don't wash clothes, shit, they don't got no job, what is the purpose? I hear so many people, but she good in bed. How often you don't be in bed? It seems like you got to work a hell of a lot now to support an extra mouth. You got another kid in the house. This person is sitting here pouting, talking about they ain't gonna give you none because they ain't getting their way. Man, please, throw that motherfucker in the garbage and move on. This is why I say you got to have somebody in your bracket. You can't get somebody out there, you make 6 figures and you want to get a chick that work at McDonald's. Man, you lost your damn mind. You got to get somebody who's on your same level. This is why they tell you, like, when you move and, you making good money, you need to move with people who got good money live. Because sooner or later, somebody gonna find out that you got some money or something. Dude, it could be the littlest thing. You could buy something that don't, he always buying these $50 toys, man. So that means he got money. See, shit like that, people don't realize you work a damn job and, you like, damn it, it shouldn't be a stretch for you, right? But, for some people, they don't understand and don't pay attention. This is why I say, as men, we need to hold ourselves accountable.